Hi guys, Larry Keith here with Dynamic Martial Arts. Today I'm going to talk about the benefits of struggle. I believe that the benefits from jiu-jitsu practice, as far as where the struggle comes in, is that rather than having something handed to us, an instant gratification, so to speak, we get to work for it. We get to put in the work and then reap the rewards of that work, which gives you, I believe, a greater sense of satisfaction, gratification on the long-term scale. I think that when we struggle with our jiu-jitsu practice, it teaches us about persistence, it teaches us about perseverance and the reward that comes with those things. It also teaches us about problem solving, so where instead of somebody coming there with the answer for us all the time, we get the chance to explore options. We get to reverse engineer these positions and learn about how it works. Study it. What is the anatomy of it? Figure it out. And then, to go back a little further, the real reason that I believe this is because when I was training under my sensei, Yuzo Kato, my judo sensei, his way of teaching us sometimes really involved the struggle. So what he would do is he would show us a technique. So for instance, a pin, a judo pin. We'd learn the judo pin, and we would practice it, and we practice it and practice it. And then we would try to escape using whatever skill sets or lack thereof that we had, mostly trying to power your way out of it or slip your way out of it or trick your way out of it. And then after letting you go through that process, after you letting you struggle with that technique for a while, he would then come over and he would show you the escape or reversal. And it was always something that seemed so simple. How did I not know this before? How did I not figure this out before on my own? And you kind of, there was a celebration. Yay, I got to learn how to defend this thing, but also a little bit of, internal dialogue where you were talking to yourself saying, man, why didn't I think of that before? That was so easy. So, but I think if he showed you that technique, if he showed you the reversal too early, you wouldn't have the value of the pinning technique. You would think, oh, the pin is easy to escape, right? It's like there's no value to that. When you went through the struggle of feeling the pin, trying to escape the pin without proper technique, and failing over and over and over again, but trying to figure it out, trying to figure it out. And then he comes, and maybe you're even close to figuring it out, and he comes and he gives you a simple advice, shows you the technique to do a proper escape based on using proper mechanics, just like the pin technique itself worked using proper mechanics. Now the escape uses proper mechanics, and then all of a sudden you realize this thing really works. If I was using this pin on somebody who didn't know how to escape, I could hold them there all day. But then it also gives you value for the reversal, because after all the struggle that you've gone through trying to figure it out, then you learn that, okay, there's an actual technique for this. It's not just me being, creative and making stuff up along the way or trying to power my way through things. There's an actual technique. There's a waza, a technique to escape this other technique. And then you see the value in both ends. I think that sometimes if we get shown the counter technique too soon, sometimes it devalues the original technique. You don't see that it's a quality technique. You see that it's too easily countered. The truth is, it's not easily countered. It's easily countered if you know the proper technique to counter it. So in that respect, I think the struggle that we go through in our jiu-jitsu process, if you're learning a pin where you're under the mount and you're trying to escape the mount, and it's really difficult for you to escape the mount, and then somebody teaches you a trap and roll, or somebody teaches you the elbow escape, or so, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh wow, that works, that really works. So, but the struggle itself teaches you the value of that mount position, which is a great position. It's a strong position. It's one of the strongest. So, but if you were taught the escape right away, then you wouldn't see the value in the pin itself. One of the lucky things that happens, one of the things that happens frequently when we're teaching, one of the first techniques that we actually teach people that walk through the door, especially the youngsters, is a trap and roll escape from bottom mount. Why are we not teaching the mount first? Well, because the mount is typically a bully position, and most people, especially if they have older siblings or if they've been bullied, or even scuffling around with other family members, whatever, they've probably been pinned down at some point in time. So they see the value in being pinned down and not knowing how to escape. So then when you show them the escape, when you show them a basic trap and roll, and they do it, it's fun to see their eyes light up, right? And they realize, wow, there's actually, I did all these other things that I tried to do and they didn't work, but when I learned the proper body mechanics, it's actually fairly simple. So they already have the value of the struggle that they've gone through not knowing how to escape it, so we show them that they escape and they see the value in that. So struggle is important for your learning process. It's also very important to have somebody there who can answer the questions for you when you're getting towards the end of that struggle, or it becomes too much for you, or you're getting close to the resolution. You need somebody there that can kind of give you the details that make it work more properly. So value the struggle. Don't be in a hurry. Realize there are no shortcuts. Don't try to take shortcuts. Try to stick to what you're learning, so that try to stick to the techniques, and value the struggle, because it will increase your ability to perform the technique. It will increase your ability to counter the technique, because you understand the technique in a greater detail, and you understand that it's not easy for somebody to escape these things if they don't know the proper techniques. I believe that this will give you a greater satisfaction at the end of that struggle, because if we give you the answer too soon, if your instructor gives you the answer too soon, you're really not going to value the position. You're not going to value the technique. If we let you work through it for a while and then show you, look, there's a counter to this, and guess what? There's a counter to that too, and it goes on and on and on and on. So, but you'll value that thing more. You're going to be able to put that technique into your toolbox and use it with more confidence, because you see the value in it. You know that it's hard to escape if the other person doesn't know the proper techniques. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, if you want to hear me ramble on more about these types of things, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Click the little bell notification so that you're notified whenever we post new videos, and click the thumbs up and share the videos with your friends if you like, and we'll see you next time.